Hello and welcome to Skyrim. It's been quite a while actually, so I need to remember what I was doing. I'm in a cave and there is a marker telling me, go there stupid, so let's follow it. White cap, right. I'm not big on resources anymore. I have my mace. It shall bring glory to everyone who follows me. It's a mace. It's made of ebony, it's a legendary weapon. And I almost know what I'm gonna do with it. Almost, but not quite. A spider smash. Insufficient charge, but a sneak attack times 6. Spider eggs, okay. Do I have to bash this in that? Yep, okay. A corpse. That was easy. Oh, that doesn't look scary at all. And I can't jump there apparently. Let's take a look. Maybe I was wrong. Never mind then. Let's continue. And by continue I mean, where the hell am I supposed to go? Mind you, it broke before I actually stepped on it. So it was obviously a trap for some extraterrestrial demon or something like that. Someone definitely is afraid of my powers. And I am wearing heavy armor. Heavy-ish armor. Well, even if there are spiders there, they are not my concern. I'm continuing on. These are some big webs. Can't wait to see the giant spider at the end of this cave. Ah, there you are. Smash. Not so big now. I like spiders, they are adorable. Oh, I can't actually run unless I press a button. That's fine, that's okay. I like pressing buttons. Cure poison, glowing mushrooms, sure. Goat, cure disease. Well, I was a vampire, I'm not afraid of diseases. 0.5 for a torch. I don't need that. I'm gonna take the fat now. Again, I don't need it, but I believe it gives you one-handed damage thingy. Well, what do we have here? A trap? I mean, it was obvious. Did we accidentally smash someone? I don't think so. Okay, I don't know how dark the cave seems to you guys, but to me it's not that bad. It looks kinda green, doesn't it? Maybe because of the spider eggs and the light they emit. That's what spider eggs do, glow in the dark. Ooh, a throw. Wonderful. Let's just do this. This. Sneaky, sneaky. And bash. Oh yeah, I control you. And he tried to hit me. Pathetic. And if I didn't wear the best armor in the world, I could still block that damage. With my fingers if I needed to. Okay. That's kinda... Okay. Okay, let's smash his head.
Come forward. You have nothing to fear here.
Okay.
I am Knight Paladin Gelabor. Welcome to the great chantry of Rielle.
This cave. It's a temple to Rielle.
Rielle, Alkosh, Akatosh. So many different names for the sovereign of the snow elves.
So you're a snow elf. Or should I say, a Falmar? Yes, I intended to insult you.
I prefer snow elf. The name Falmer usually holds a negative meaning to most travelers. Those twisted creatures you call Falmer, I call the betrayed.
Betrayed. So, do you know why we're here?
Of course. You're here for Oriel's bow. Why else would you be here? I can help you get it, but first, I must have your assistance.
Must you now?
Absolutely. You could turn around and travel back from wherever you started empty-handed, or you could assist me.
Of course, there's always a catch. So, what do you want from me?
I need you to kill Archcurate Vertha, my brother.
Oh, you're a wonderful brother then.
The kinship between us is gone. I don't understand what he's become, but he's no longer the brother I once knew. It was the betrayed. They did something to him. I just don't know why Rielle would allow this to happen.
I can tell you. Because he's a terrible patron god.
They swept into the chantry without warning, and began killing everyone without pause.
So about his armor, it doesn't look that bad, but... why don't you have any sleeves? We're going to a snowy place. So, did you fight back?
The chantry was a place of peaceful worship. I led a small group of paladins, but we were no match for the betrayed's sheer numbers. They slaughtered everyone, and stormed the inner sanctum, where I believe they corrupted Vertha.
And where an army failed, you alone shall succeed. Wait, that doesn't make any sense now, does it?
He's alive. I've seen him, but something's wrong. He never looks as though he's in pain or under duress. He just stands there and watches, as though waiting.
Have you tried getting into the inner sanctum?
Leaving the way shrines unguarded would be violating my sacred duty as a Knight Paladin of Rielle. And an assault on the betrayed guarding the inner sanctum would only end with my death.
Cool.
Yes, let me show you.
Oh, he's too busy to be pickpocketed. Okay, we can actually hide that, I believe. There you go.
So this is snow elf magic. Incredible.
I don't know, it looked like he
This
just
structure
casted...
is known as a way shrine. They were used for meditation and for transport when the chantry was a place of enlightenment. Prelates of these shrines were charged with teaching the mantras of Rielle to our initiates.
What's that basin in the center signify?
Once the initiate completed his mantras, he'd dip a ceremonial ewer in the basin at the way shrine's center and proceed to the next way shrine.
So these initiates had to lug around a heavy pitcher of water. Marvelous. How long would they have to do that?
Well, once the initiate's enlightenment was complete, he'd bring the ewer to the chantry's inner sanctum. Pouring the contents of the ewer into the sacred basin of the sanctum would allow him to enter for an audience with the Archcurate himself.
All that just to end up dumping it out? Makes no sense to me.
It's symbolic. I don't expect you to understand.
So, let's get this straight. We need to do all that nonsense to get into the temples so we can kill your brother and claim Ariel's bow.
I know how it all sounds. But if there was another way, I'd have done it long ago. The only way to get to my brother is by following in the Initiate's footsteps and traveling from way shrine to way shrine, just as they did. The first lay at the end of Darkfall Passage, a cavern that represents the absence of enlightenment.
So it's a dark place that lacks enlightenment. Also, I was about to say, it seemed like he casted heal on the shrine and it just spontaneously rose from the water. So that's how Atlantis was sunk. Anyway, how many more war shrines are there?
There are 5 in total, spread far apart across the Chantry.
These caves must be massive.
Caves? Oh no. The Chantry encompasses far more than a few caves, as you'll soon discover. But before I send you on your way, you'll need the Initiate's ewer.
So I need to fill this at each shrine.
Once you've located a way shrine, there'll be a spectral prelate tending to it. They will allow you to draw the waters from the shrine's basin, as if you've been enlightened.
As if I've been enlightened. I think he just called me stupid. I'm not dumb. I'll be off then.
This may be the last time we're able to converse. If you have any questions before you leave, I suggest you ask them. Otherwise, all I can do now is grant you my hopes for a safe journey.
I mean, you didn't say anything of interest, so I doubt this will change if we talk more. But let's give it a shot, why not?
Questions? I expected as much.
So, who are the spectral pallets you mentioned?
They're ghosts of the snow elf priests that tended the way shrines before being slaughtered by the betrayed. Through the grace of Rielle, they were restored to their spectral form to enable them to continue their duties.
So, they should be able to help us.
I'm afraid in their current form, they still believe the Chantry to be an active center of worship. They won't respond to you in any way other than believing that you're an initiate and you're undertaking the journey to the inner sanctum.
That's both convenient and incredibly stupid. So, what is the Chantry of Rielle?
This is, or was, the epicenter of our religion. Most of the Snow Elf people worshipped Rielle. The Chantry was constructed near the beginning of the First Era to provide a retreat for those that wish to become enlightened.
Okay, how do you guys turn into ghosts? Is it by will? Did you cast a curse on them? Are they bound to this place? I have so many questions that I cannot ask.
Our empire had temples to some of the other deities. Trinimac, Ciribane, Yefre, and Finister rounded out the rest. But those temples paled in comparison to the glory of the Chantry and its way shrines.
Wait, what way shrines?
Oh yes, they were an important part of the process here. They represented the steps the initiates took on the path to total enlightenment. Sadly, the magic used to construct these wonders were lost long before I arrived here.
So tell me about your people.
We were once a wealthy and prosperous society that occupied a portion of Skyrim. Unfortunately, we were constantly at war with the Nords, who claimed the land as their ancestral home.
So the Nords won?
In a manner of speaking. We had always maintained an uneasy alliance with the underground-dwelling dwarves, and when faced with extinction, we turned to them for help. Surprisingly, they agreed to protect us, but demanded a terrible price. The blinding of our race.
The blinding of your race?
There were splinter groups that resisted the agreement, and even some that sought alternate alliances. But when it was all said and done, those elves were either slaughtered, vanished, or gave up and took the dwarves' bargain.
So what turned your people into the betrayed?
I've often asked myself that very same question. The blinding of my race was supposedly accomplished with a toxin. Certainly not enough to devolve them into the sad and twisted beings they've become.
So why weren't the snow elves here affected?
The Chantry is quite isolated, so it took some time for word of the dwarves' offer to reach us here. By the time the compact had been completed, it was too late for us to even attempt to intervene.
Why does everything here look so green? And are you becoming part of the background?
Correct. We only numbered perhaps 100 at the time, so our presence remained a secret to the dwarves and the Nords. Ironically, our undoing came at the hands of our own people.
The betrayed.
Yes, they swarmed the Chantry in vast numbers until we were completely overrun. We never really stood a chance. I assumed that the Archcurate was corrupted by them when they found a way to breach the inner sanctum.
So there are others here, like you.
Verther and myself are the only two snow elves that remain.
Well, good. Perhaps you two deserve to be extinct.
May Rielle keep you free from harm.
Sure. Bless you too. Oh, that's actually kind of pretty, isn't it? And then the sword.
That wasn't as unpleasant as I thought it would be. Kind of soothing, actually. I feel a little warmer now.
Okay, let's blend with the shadows. I actually like these plants. They become frightened, should I say, when you approach them and then hide in shells. Hello, little guy. Heh, food. Are we going to harvest anything new in here? I'm asking because that might be cool. So, you decided to ambush me but didn't know that I was here. What happened there? Thank you. Also, I want your ear.
Where'd you come from? I knew I heard.
Oh, you have a Maratapanella. Ow. Come here, you. Good. Is there anyone here who knows our presence? I believe... Nice. It looks cool when you kill them a second time. Okay, I don't need the eggs. I actually don't need any resources or chemical ingredients right now. Very imaginative. Take the goat and let's move out. Hello. Goodbye. And thanks for your ear. And the ectoplasm. Where the hell did you get that? Don't get lost yet. Oh, I see. It was a secret passage there. Let's take it and see if there's any interesting resources we can gather from there. Well, it seems like there was nothing actually for me here. Such a shame. Oh, so when we approach you hide, but when we leave you just pop out again. That's nice to know. Dot of Strength, deadly aversion of fire. I actually have to take a look at that. Do you protect from fire or do you burn more? Target is weaker to fire for 30 seconds. Okay, thank you. That's what I wanted to know. So, fire burns you more.
Looks like these Altmer are here to stay. They must be who that priest was calling the betrayed.
They seem so happy here. Maybe we need to kill them all. One by one, they shall all fall before my mace. And in the end, I shall be the last one standing. Gotcha.
Where'd you come from?
Glowing mushrooms. A fledgling. To think that it actually thought that it stands a chance against me. That's almost too pathetic.
I'll teach you.
Still, he lasted more than the rest. There is another one somewhere close. So what are you? Gleam Blossom. I don't believe I've eaten any of you. Let's see, Gleam Blossom. 2 of you. It resists magic. That's cool. I will have to take a look at that. A Falmer War's Axe. That thing is not even sharp.
Where'd you come from?
Is that the right way to go? It might as well be. I will come back here later. And I'll come back there now. Invisible and muffled. I'm ready to kill. Nice. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Taking you. Also these flowers. I'm gonna gather as many of them as I can. I doubt that I can actually plant them in my own yard. Ebony ingot. Don't need you. I'm gonna keep you because you're precious. Amethyst. Well, if you were brilliant. Or perfect, or whatever the name is. Maybe. Oh, that was a trap. Well, it completely missed me, so better luck next time. Yes, I'm glowing blue. That means I am amazing. I honestly have some problem with the companions of this game. I mean, if they had companion quests or something like that, and I don't mean a quest like give me some money and I'm gonna join you, or take this letter to my father and I'm going to join you. More like a personal quest. I will escort you to this dungeon. If you want my help, you do this for me. Retrieve my sword. Actually, we literally had a quest about a companion who wanted their sword, didn't we? Now I've hidden the markers because I honestly don't think we need them. I wanted some interesting things in this. And after we're done here, we might continue to play without the markers. Okay, I don't see anyone here. And there is something over there. It's a gate of sorts. Seems like you killed a lot of those... I forgot their name, something with ch. Charis, thank you. Oh, hello. I totally missed you there, didn't I? Wow, aren't you pretending to be strong?
Done and done.
Okay, let's kill this guy as well. It's the hood, isn't it? It makes me look gorgeous. Also, no one can tell that I'm a vampire. Actually, everyone can tell that I'm a vampire. It's incredibly easy to notice those kinds of things. Okay, I can disable this, apparently. Never mind, I'm here for the flowers and nothing else. No, that was dark. Thanks, Arana. You probably gave our positions away. Not that it matters, those things are so pathetic, it's almost a sporting chance to attack me 10 to 1. And knowing that I'm coming for them.
That'll teach you.
See? Easy. And where, may I ask, should we go next? You know, I honestly think this game would be better if it didn't have markers, but it did give you the location you needed to go if you cast clairvoyance. I mean, you can always disable the markers, but then you can't use clairvoyance because it shows you where you need to go.
By the blood.
Yes, it's a huge waterfall surrounded by disgusting creatures that deserve to be extinct. So let's help them with that. Your head is gone. Can you move? Thank you. That's from Serana.
Done
And that was a critical strike. This one has no ears. Now that's a shame. Maybe I maced them off. Can I use that as a verb?
Where'd you come from?
Maced. Why not? You can use glass as a verb. Restoration spells and creatures and people up to level 11 flee.
That'll teach you.
Now this is something I like. Walking towards a waterfall that has a cave on the other side. Well, it's not exactly a cave, it's more of a bridge. Ah. Scary. Yeah, I noticed the trap a little bit too late.
Where'd you come from?
It just hatched.
That'll teach you.
Literally just hatched. Oh no, I can't imagine that we're gonna get to have a lot of these flowers. Maybe I need to plant them. I have to take a look. Watch it! Fine, let me help you.
Who's there?
Apparently it doesn't help on Serana.
That'll teach you.
Didn't I step on you already? Come here. They always turn against you once you revive them. Vigorous healing. Not that it matters. Let's take a look at the map. It seems like there is something behind this tent. Or not. I have an idea. Let's use a torch. We're not using them for anything anyway. Also, I think... yeah, that looked natural. Right, let's go back there and take a look. Well, there is another path this way. Unfortunately, we are not gonna take it. He says as he's taking the path. There is a tripwire here. Oh, that was awesome. I like that trap. Though I think I could have avoided it if I ran. Gravity in this world is kind of different than in our own.
Fine.
Fun. I really like using that shout when I have to jump off a mountain. And apparently it gives you a sight in the darkness, which I approve of. Now, running with this block is actually kind of taxing on my eyes because of the flame in front of them.
Old chains and traps. Be careful here. Whatever's on the other side of this, Altmer will...
It's like a skeleton. Dark Foe passage note. Let's read that. It looks interesting. Strange. Why the cursed has set up so many traps near the stone barrier. Going to rest for a bit, not take any chances. They set up those traps for a reason, and I'm not about to go rushing in to find out why. Just going to sit here, regain my strength, and possibly try and use the traps to my advantage. Yeah, that's the great idea in the world. Just rest.
Where'd you come
What
from?
are you? Oh my god, you're beautiful. Here, kitty. Let me just smash your head so I can take your skin.
That'll teach you.
Thank you. Veil's saber-cat hide. Truly is a gorgeous animal. Are we gonna get to see more Veil creatures? I mean, just calling them Veil saber-cat doesn't actually tell me what it is. Where did you get that? Get rid of it. It's frightening. Well, it's actually a skeleton. I'm getting rid of it because it's too weak. No worries, we're gonna kill more things. You can raise them later. Poison bloom.
Never saw anything like this back on the island.
Never seen that before. Damage health. Well, duh, I could have probably seen that coming. It's called poisoned. It honestly would have been surprising if it didn't damage my health. It could have made me weaker though. Okay, do we have anything here? No. Oh, I see something I need to shoot. Just one in front of you, no worries. Oh, venison. Oh, I'm a vampire. Indeed, there are some advantages under the guise of the bat. I was gonna say the wolf, but I'm a vampire. No longer a werewolf. Hey, kitty. I think I knocked his tooth out. Yep, there it is. And also he had a ring in his stomach. I bet that ring had an interesting story to tell, like it was in the possession of an adventurer who got killed by a Falmor, and then that Falmor was eaten by a Veil tiger. Honestly, it's the only explanation, so it wasn't that difficult to figure it out.
I think that's another way shrine up there. Here we go.
What gave it away? The big ghost standing right in front of it, glowing. Very well, let's talk to the spirit of the moron.
Welcome, Initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Illumination. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Rielle and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
Oh my god, a ghost.
Then behold Rielle's gift, my child. May it light your path as you seek tranquility within the inner sanctum.
Yeah, that's why I came for. Tranquility. I believe you guys take your job a little bit too seriously. I mean, you're a ghost of an elf that probably lived for 1,000 years. That was a nice row. Care to do it again? I'm not even sneaking, so I have no idea what you're doing there.
May Ariel's brilliance illuminate your path.
Ooh. Very nice. Field initiates flower. Darkness. Embrace you. Tamriel's fighter guild has not... Okay. Your vampire blood boils in the sunlight. I
It's so
see.
bright out here. I don't know how you stand it.
Are you mental? Anyway. Let's continue forward. It's gonna be hilarious. Oh, so we can actually see the sky. But it can't see us, so I have no idea why I'm not hidden. Thank you for this. Let's hope it's not a narrow path. I mean, at least it looks nice, I'd say. And you want to go back inside.
This is incredible. It's like a whole other world. Come on, the bow has to be in this valley somewhere.
Yes, it truly is so unique. Look at all the snow and the clouds and the sky and the... Okay, the veil animals are cool. Are those torch bugs? I guess they look pretty.
Where'd you come from?
It was always here, Serana. We are invading its home. Okay, let's take his hide as well. Thank you. There's supposed to be something else right there. Let's find it, kill it, and be done with it.
Who's there?
It looks more like a panther than a tiger, honestly. But it has a nice eye. So I have a question about these eyes. If I eat one, will I be able to see in the dark? Where did we get all of that? Well, the glum blossom we know about. There you go. Restores stamina, ravages health, damages magicka, and restores health. So it damages you and restores health. Okay, I'm not gonna argue with that.
Who's there? That'll teach you.
Better be careful with my stamina. I'm not able to actually restore it while it's daytime. Do I need to walk inside the cave? Let's take a look at the map, shall we? I think I need to go inside the cave, honestly. But let's continue on, nevertheless. I have a feeling this place won't be as fun if I was actually following the markers without looking at it. So that was definitely the best decision. Is this where I came from? No. Huh. Okay. Wow, some things never change. Look, a giant frost spider. Okay, let's go back to the cave. We'll continue on from here later. Don't worry about the stamina loss. We are actually going to start gaining stamina once we enter the dark place. It is truly a refuge for everything that's vampiric. Can I break you? No, it would have been too cool if I could. And also it's night time, so that won't make much of a difference. Oh, I actually have not been here before. Ah, there's a ghost there, which means there is a shrine nearby. Still more fun than just following the markers. So, how do you get to this place without using the shrines? Do you need the dragon to fly you over or something?
Welcome, initiate. This is the Way Shrine of Sight.
Yes, we do need
honor
sight.
the mantras of Rielle and fill your vessel with his enlightenment.
No, but I'll do it anyway because I'm smarter than you.
Then behold Rielle's gift, my child. May it speed your journey to the inner sanctum.
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
It's supposed to be night. Shut up. Huh. Oh, okay, thank you. I'm gonna stay here a bit longer, however. Okay, that's cool and all. The cave is not very far. Maybe I'll need Arvak here. He knows how to climb mountains. Have we been there before? You know, I do believe a mini-map would have been better for this game. I mean, if you don't have the markers, it would have been definitely better. But whatever, a compass works as well. Okay, I know I don't need those things, but they're cool, so I'm gonna keep them. Okay, where's the cave? It is supposed to be here. I think. Maybe. Ah, there it is. Fortunately, it had a flag over it, so I could notice it in the distance, and it was red. Red means it's faster. A very fast cave.
I knew I heard something.
Okay, Karas, thank you. That was interesting. I'm glad I noticed it. flying enemies. I mean, you can fly a little bit out of my range. I mean, you do spit. That's how you fight. You spit from a distance. I guess its brain isn't developed enough because it's a fledgling. Well, that's the only explanation I have. Let's continue. Sarana, you're alive? She's fine. So how does that mechanism even work? You push a button and the foes... The hell? Okay, I am curious to see how this works. Saran, do you have a pickaxe? Isn't it ironic that we're helping these priests?
Honestly, I don't think they care what a bunch of vampires would do with Ariel's bow. They're pretty focused on the past. As long as we can get this Verther out of the sanctum, I think they'll be happy to just hand it over.
Cool, let's part ways.
You can't get rid of me that easily.
Yeah, I knew I wouldn't be able to. So, do you know anything about Ariel's bow? Do you have a pickaxe?
Anything good?
No, but you do have a silver sword.
Not much. If you read any history, it shows up from time to time, but it's a hard thing to track. As far as I know, though, it's never been held by a vampire. That would be a new one.
So, what does it have to do with the sun?
Ariel is one of the elven gods. He's with the rest of them in Aetherius. The way I've heard it, the sun represents the connection from our world to theirs. Supposedly, the bow draws its energy from the sun itself, which is why it shows up in that prophecy.
Sounds reasonable.
And that part, I don't know. Once we have it, hopefully it'll be obvious.
Okay, so how do I mine this thing's head? With a pickaxe. Okay, I'm gonna look for a pickaxe here, because if I find one, I wanna see what I'm gonna get from this giant bug. Also, let's equip a torch. That will definitely help out. Seriously, one time I need a bloody pickaxe. Silver ore. Nothing in here, I'm afraid. Very well. We don't actually need to know what it is. It might be a Keros bait or whatever it was called. Surprisingly, your vampire blood does not boil here. So this is what passes for a night in this area. It's called unhospitable. A perfect homecoming. We're going up the stairs into a new world filled with spiders and caras and saber cats. Yeah, you can call them veil saber cats, but they are still kitties that I can smash with a mace. So, this wasn't, what should I say, larger area than I expected. Unknown Book, Volume 1. Bring it to workshop. You can breathe underwater. Okay, I'm gonna take that. And the flawless ruby. Ultimate magic. Maybe, maybe. I mean, if it was ultimate health, I probably would have left it behind. I'm sorry, did I activate a quest or something? Of course. Well, at least we can safely go to the exit once we're done here. Not gonna lie, that looks pretty. And pretty cold. Pretty and cold. Okay, jump over and over and over again. Okay, careful. I mean, there was no reason to risk that. I can cast... Oh! Hello! What is this? A frost giant. So, we are in Norway. And it's... Well, honestly, the fact that it's occupied by snow elves is not a big surprise. Sapphire Paragon. Taking you, mate. Don't care about the ebony boots or the greater soul gem. Again, I have so much money that I can always purchase a grand soul gem if I need to enchant something. Hey Sarana, where did you come from? And what is this? A paragon socket. Okay, that's pretty. Portal to the inner sanctum. Ooh, shiny. Fine, I'm gonna keep you as well. Potion of invisibility and magicka. As I said, magicka is important. We have so many jewels right now. Bows do 40% more damage for 60 seconds. I mean, I guess if there was a dragon here, I would need that. I mean, I do love secrets such as this. Can I retrieve the sapphire thing? See, that's better. It's true night now. You can see the stars. And the moon looks pretty. I like the moon. It says something about the world when its moon is so red. As if hell itself is there, not underground. And the planet is so cold. There is another giant down there. Do I need to take it out? I honestly do not know.
These things are everywhere, aren't they?
What things? Are you talking about the flowers? You know, I can't retract my steps. Ooh, jumping from here will be wonderful. Okay, just make sure the current doesn't take you with it. Night dawns, and with it, the vampire grows stronger. Hello. Didn't even know you were here. Now where is the ghost? Are you the ghost of Christmas past?
You've arrived at the Way Shrine of Resolution. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Rielle and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
I thought it's a she, not a he.
Then go forth, child. May the enrichment of Rielle strengthen your resolve as you undertake your journey to the inner sanctum.
Is it Rielle or Aurielle? I don't mind, I can pronounce it either way, but I'm gonna call it Aurielle. It sounds somewhat funnier. Pretty.
May Rielle's glow shield you from your enemy.
Yes, I hope you don't die too. This place is very cold and inhospitable. I saw armors frozen in place, as if the wearer himself died long before. The cold interior of this place echoed. I needed blood to survive. Actually, I don't. I have a lot of health potions, but still, it would have been nice. And there was something I can drain. I mean, honestly, being a vampire doesn't have that many advantages. I do feel more powerful during the night, and far weaker during the day, for I cannot restore my stamina. Okay, yes, this is where we were. Let's continue forth. Right, the yellow flags. That's something that will show me the way. There is a camp over there. I can see sparks of light. Perhaps there was something here that I could negotiate with. I sense enemies. My armor turned black. I was in the presence of a foe. Was it mighty or not? I couldn't yet tell. Not as mighty as I thought it would be. As fortune would have it, its blood was decent enough to sustain me for the time being. It seemed like I wasn't alone still. There were red dots. Thou dear hide. And this? A pearl? A small pearl? Foxpelt. I didn't see a single fox here. Something is definitely shooting at me. I'm not afraid. My armor is heavy. It means that it's most likely going to soak up the damage from his pathetic arrows. Yet he had the upper ground, which means I need to climb. Chest 20 and the lockpick. There. These creatures once belonged to the elven race. Snow elves they were called. Now they were a grotesque figure, cursed forever, bound by their god to guard unknown treasures. Their pathetic existence almost begged me to cleanse them from their suffering. I could jump down, or maybe I need to go up. It honestly doesn't matter. And what is this? Are those chests? Gold. What do these creatures need with gold? And a pickaxe? Okay, I'm gonna take that. If we find another big bug, maybe I can use that pickaxe to harvest it. I see. Okay, let's enter the cave. Maybe inside we'll find something of use. Oh, come on, where is that cave? This way. Good. It's decorated again with a red flag. Is it red? It looks more brown, honestly. And within it, I would find nothing of use. Okay. That wasn't that bad. Let's seek out more enemies to slaughter. I couldn't take the glowing mushrooms. I don't know why. Is there anything here? I haven't seen this thing before. Is it supposed to be a bug with glowing eyes decorating these creatures' pose, using him as a light bolt of sorts, emitting magical light? Serana, what are you doing there? I'm sorry, I know what you're doing there, but how did you get there?
Ran off, I suppose.
Oh, sorry. Well, now I have to kill you. Malachite ore. Sure, I can take you. Okay, yes, I was here. How does anyone even stand on that thing? It looks incredibly unstable. And kind of frightening when you think about it. Okay. Alright, alright. Yes, I know I was here. Let's see where this goes. So it's more of a tunnel, not something like a mine. Though there is this location I haven't visited yet. Fine, let's go there as well. I mean, don't get me wrong. I doubt what I find in here will be of any use to me. Yet I am curious to see how I will mine that thing's head. Okay, come on. I see. So yes, we don't actually have anything here to do. This is the way out. Honestly, the place I came from. Ah, there you are. Exactly what I was looking for. Shellbuck Chinnet added. Ich. Okay, let's take a look at that, shall we? It's in Misks, right? So what can I use that thing for? I believe I can use it for crafting. After all, I am good at crafting stuff. Well, now I am. It took me around 100 levels to reach this level. Fun! And then jump off a mountain. Who doesn't like a good jump, right? It's like the leap of faith if you're immortal. Right. So, where do you lead, I wonder? The Forgotten Vale. We've been to a place like this before. Let's take a look at that camp over there. I honestly think this is the same place. Except with enemies we still haven't killed. So I am assuming that you can't actually fly higher than this. Something about the pressure from the air slowing you down. I mean, I guess the dragons can keep themselves warm because they have resistance to fire. Careful not to drown. Right, let's go this way. Don't even know if I was here before. I definitely think I was here before. Now I remember this place. There's the shrine right there. That's a big place, isn't it? As fortune would have it, we actually can fast travel from the shrines. It's one of the more imaginative ways to fast travel in this area. There is a giant here. Should I jump? Yes.
Fine.
Oh, don't pretend like you're hurt. There you go. Amethyst Paragon. Giant Stow. So, where can I place this thing? The last treasure room was a decent surprise. This one won't be such. Unless we don't find it, in which, yeah, it's gonna be a surprise, alright. Well, honestly, I don't see it. It surely is a shame. Huh. I can go this way. Or I can continue this path. I say let's take it. It looks a little bit more interesting. No enemy is gonna stand against me. Oh, hello. Shall we speak?
We'll be able
reached the way shrine of learning, initiate. Are you prepared to honor the mantras of Rielle and fill your vessel with his enlightenment?
Maybe. What does he offer as gifts?
Rielle bless you, child, for you are a step closer to the inner sanctum and everlasting wisdom.
Cool. That's 4 out of 5. 1 is left.
May Rielle's warmth imbue your body with strength.
Thank you, I think you're adorable too. So which way? Have we been there? No. Nor have we been here. Well, the die is cast. Let's see if we can climb that. If we can't, then the path is clear. If we can, well then. It's a little bit more interesting now, isn't it? So that looks cool. What do we have here? Dead people. An elven sword is stuck in the skeleton. I couldn't feel any magical properties with the sword, and yet this place made me feel uneasy. Perhaps there was an ancient curse somewhere here.
Does this ice feel a little thin to you?
Well, thanks for scaring me a little bit. It looks fine. It's not like that bridge that looked totally stable until I jumped over it and it broke and I fell down. Now that I think about it, this might have been a mistake. Relax, we'll be fine. I have a potion of water breathing. 30 seconds. Oh dear. Is it me or are we going slower this way? I guess we overstayed our welcome. Never mind.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
What the?
Done and done.
Yeah, done and done. Bloody hell, that cost me a lot of stamina. Taking your teeth. They'll make a fine necklace for somewhere hot. Yeah, it looks nice, but why does it hover like this? I think it's that ancient magic that I felt.
Where'd you come from?
Oh yeah, that's the first question you should ask when something bursts out of the waters like that. Okay then. Let's dance. Please, land. That's good enough. Or not. So, what are these beasts? Well, I know they are dragons, but what are they doing here? Cool and all, but I need some health. Sure. Both of them, why not? Stamina. There goes one of you. Dragon bones, goat, iron boots. Not even an artifact here. One-handed increased. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I'm gonna poke your eye with my mace.
Done and done.
Indeed. They had some gold in them, but nothing special. I honestly am disappointed. Is that a shrine over there? What a whimsical adventure. There, no, that's where we came from. Maybe I'm not in the right location. Still, there has to be a reason for those guardians to be here. Maybe I need to go underwater. Let's take a look. Alternation. Water breathing. Don't know how long this will last. Oh, the water looks pretty. There are some columns here. Hello. A chest. Extreme healing. Well, that definitely made it worth it. Alright, let's continue this way. Hello, what is this? 150 gold, extreme stamina, I'm gonna use you. Health, drain, vitality. Seriously? Fine. Don't get me wrong, I am thankful for that. Huh. Again, it looks beautiful. It also doesn't show me what way I should take. I've been here before. And I've also been there. To a degree. What about here? Where do you lead? If I jump down.
Fine.
Let's take a look. I love being immortal for a time. Okay, there are some towns here and there. And there's this ghost. We've been here before, definitely. And Sarana took the shortcut, I guess. But which way must I travel? For the last one.
May Ariel's warmth imbue your body with strength.
Well, I honestly think I should end the episode here. Oh, I didn't know we can do that again for no reason. Right, I'm gonna end the episode here, so thank you all for joining me, and I'm gonna see you all next time. Goodbye. Right.